Okay, so here we are with the next set of carded figures I've got. We've moved on to Space Force. So here they are, laid out in the star cases. Again, nothing wrong with them. For anyone wondering what I'm going to be doing with these star cases, I've got some Star Wars. Not vintage, not that rich, but the later series, like the Phantom Menaces and stuff like that. So I've got some carded Star Wars. I'll probably put them in these cases, so they'll still have some use. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to go and swap them all over into the new acrylic cases, and I'm going to go through them, discuss them, the variants and the different copies in a bit. And there we go. So taking them all out, the plastic star cases, the floppy plastic star cases, and put them into these acrylic ones. So again, let's start having a look at them. So start off with the Space Commander. Card's a bit worn on this one. It's punched, but it's the UK one. Look out for the exciting Action Force comic on sale. Comes with his hat and a blue Uzi, blue gun. Again, I don't know the proper name. There we go. So again, UK version, look out for the exciting Action Force comic on sale. Another UK one, Space Commander. Look out for the new Battle Action Force comic on sale. So again, as I mentioned earlier on, my understanding is it's that one, but just with a sticker on. But I could be wrong. We'll see why in a minute. Bit battered, this one. Bubbles a bit dented, but because after all these variants, you can't always get them in crisp condition. Or we probably can, and I probably know the people that have got them, who I've met recently in all these groups. So there's some people who've got some absolutely amazing, pristine collections of all kinds of variants, including Germans and everything. I'm not going to mention the names, they might not want to be mentioned. But if you do want to comment on this or get in touch for later videos, and yeah, we'll talk about it. Again, another variant, I believe it's Dutch, Commandant de l'Escape Ruminant Commandant. I bought this recently on eBay. Someone sold it as a pre-choc limited edition. Whether that's been stuck on later, whether that's part of the promotion, I have no idea. As you can see, the card's worn, it's real sun damaged, there's a sticker mark, you know, it is a bit knackered, but for what it is, I've never seen one of these before, so I saw it. It was within my budget, so I decided to buy it. This is a beautiful, beautiful figure with some amazing accessories. So this is a Space Engineer. Italian, I think, collect them all, collection to a T. Space Engineer Ingegner Spatial even. But yeah, again, from what we spoke about earlier on, this is probably going to be the second release. Again, you can tell by the difference of the figures on the back, different promos, again with a Skeletron. I have actually purchased another one, another variant. It's on its way sometime soon. I don't think it's the same one as that. If I remember correctly, it's a different copy, different variant, so that's great to add to the collection. Space Patroller, quite rare to get this one on its own. It normally came with things. English, look out for the exciting. It's punched. Slightly different colour to the Space Security Troop, which we'll be seeing later. It's more of a yellowy colour. And then you do get a variants of these where they've got different coloured patches. I think they came with vehicles, so you'll have like the dark orange one with yellow patches and the yellow one with dark orange patches, but as you can see, it's come with a little silver gun and a blue Uzi. And this is one of the original releases. There we go. Space Patroller. Sorry, Space Pilot, my bad. English one. Got his helmet, his blue gun, his visor, punched. Commander figure on the back. Let's pop that. Actually, now I'm going to keep that in my hand because look, so we've got Space Pilot there, we've got Space Pilot there. You're probably wondering, why have I got two which are the same? For the bubbles. So again, I wasn't aware of this. Someone mentioned it and then I happened to see one on eBay. So the one on the right, I call it a triple bubble. So it's got the bubble for the gun, the visor, his helmet's in there. His helmet might have been a crosshair originally. And you've got a single bubble one, plus no gun. and it's a bit damaged. You can see it's got some kind of mould or water damage on it, but it is what it is. Again, difficult to find these things in the condition that I'd like them to be. I know other people have them, but again, it's just working within your own budget. And don't get me wrong, I'm pleased with what I've got. They're in good condition. I'm happy with what I've got. But the obsessive collector in me always wants them in better condition. So yeah, the same. Well, they're the same on the back. They're the same on the back. But basically what people said is why this happened is it was end of line releases. So the guys at the factory didn't give a fudge. So they just did them with single bubbles. They said they mixed the Star Wars bubbles. Sometimes they got the wrong weapons, so it was what it was. But for collectors, it's these differences and anomalies. Space Pilot, collect them all. Collection to Witty Pilota. Skeletron on the back. I did notice, yeah, you can see there, I did notice at the end when I was picking up the other ones that the Skeletron offer on some of them is slightly different. One's got a bigger Skeletron and a smaller one. I know the variants because we know that they're different on the front covers, but it's amazing how, like I said earlier on, you think you know stuff, but you spot stuff and learn stuff all the time. Another variant, Pilota de l'Escape, Ruimte Pilot. I think this is a Dutch one. Pretty sure it's a Dutch one. Got his gun, got his visor. And Skeletron. And again, as you can see there, slightly different size Skeletron, slightly different layout on the things, but same advert. Space Security Trooper, English one, look out for the exciting release on sale. Again, he has a blue gun, a blue Uzi, and they have like a blue laser on a wire that fits into the back of them. Now again, I had these as kids and I never plugged it in. I never put it in the back, never realised. And you can plug it into the back of the satellite defence as well. Again, never realised that. Saw someone displaying one of them recently with it plugged in. I don't think you can see it, but just about there's a gap and you can plug it in there. So that's really cool. Again, never knew that. Never did that as a kid. Like most kids, what I probably did, I found that wire annoying and bit it off. So you do find, when you're picking up lots of spares, repairs, that those blue bits are bit off. And again, another English version. So I said earlier on that it's got a sticker on, so I think that's the only difference. It's not, look, it's got different weapons. So instead of the blue thing on the wire, it's got your blue Uzi, and we've got a silver weapon. Again, somebody else will probably know the names, I don't know the names. But the back is more or less the same. There might be slight differences. I'd have to zoom in or I'd have to look at it closely, but yeah, it's just where my hands are warm. Sweaty hands, sweaty warm hands. And another one. Space Security Sentinel. Collect them all to Witty. So again, this one's got the blue one with the long wire and the blue Uzi. Skeletron on the back. And another one. Troops Spatials de Security Ruimite Biwaka. Sorry, apologies to people who do speak these different languages. Being an ignorant English person, I can only apologise. But your toys are good. Again, nice condition this one, but punched. But I'm just so happy with how they look in these cases. They're gorgeous. So that's that. That's Space Force. We've done Q Force. I think I'm gonna go. Ideally, I wanted to do all of them, but like I said, I've just realised I ain't got enough cases for all of them. I've underestimated what I've had, stupidly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do SAS Force, and you'll see why in a second. So let's go to that next, in a bit. Apologies, just before we go to the SAS, I've just found this. Obviously it was in a different case. I've just popped it in a new case. Space Force Battle Gear, Space Force Equip... I'm going to stop embarrassing myself. But it comes with a range of different weapons. You've got your little blue Uzi there, various other weapons, various hats, add-ons to the existing ones. And I believe a lot of these weapons came with the German versions. I can't remember if it's SAT what or whatever, but yeah. So there we go. Missed that one off. Space Force Battle Gear.